is,
Gordon, you can see things are getting a little bit tighter around
yeah,
here.
really. I was beginning to become very apprehensive.
Well, I saw them out in our dressing room that Ole Anderson, Sawyer, and the rest of his buddies came out, so we just came out ourselves.
Oh, yeah, but you see, not to interrupt, but I'm a man, and I can say it to your face. I think, Mr. Armstrong, what you've done here is you're sticking your nose into someone else's business. In other words, it has completely nothing to do with you, Mr. Armstrong, and I think that it's a cheap shot on your part to just get a little extra publicity and come out here and talk to the folks and trying to look like a big shot. And I think it cheapens myself, and I think it cheapens Mr. Soley, and I don't particularly like being taken advantage like that.
I have to agree with you. You are pretty cheap, and I came out because Tommy Rich is a friend of mine, and now you're sticking your nose in my business. What right have you got to do that? I can go anywhere I want to. I'm a man just like you, just as big and just as bad, but I will have to agree with you. It cheapened you, and it's hard to cheapen any more than you are.
Well, you see, Mr. Soley, it's easy for someone to come up here when I am being a gentleman and I have enough guts to just say what I think. I'm not being biased whatsoever. It's easy to come up here and take a cheap shot, Mr. Armstrong. I know he said all the cute things, you don't mind and I don't matter. That's the way it should be. So go ahead, Mr. Armstrong. It doesn't bother me in the least because I don't lose my temper, and it won't bother me. But if you really want to make something of it, Mr. Armstrong, you really want to be a big man, don't take them tiny little cheap shots at me when my back is turned, Mr. Armstrong. Come up to me like a man and look me straight in the face and see if you can tell me what you think of me then, Mr. Armstrong. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it alone because I don't have to sit here and say anything, Mr. Foley.
Okay, we've got a little situation here of rather heated feelings, and hopefully we can keep that away from this particular area. This should be, in my opinion, totally neutral ground.